Yo, what's up, guys? You got Pokémon here. Now, today, I am bringing you guys my Week 5 match of the UCL versus the Long Island RegiRockies, Nips, and of course, I am the coach of the BBeartics. So, let's get right into the game. If you guys haven't already seen my team preparation video, the link will be down below in the playlist. I also uploaded it yesterday, the day before. I say yesterday even though I'm recording this way before that goes up because we were playing on Monday and this goes up on Saturday and that video goes up on Friday, but you know what I mean. And also, if you guys want to pick up yourselves a BBeartics t-shirt, the link is down below in the description. It's available for maybe 2 or 3 more days by the time this gets uploaded, but looking forward to having a good match versus Nips. I actually have my pen and a notepad right here just to write down his Pokemon. We're actually just about to see them, so expecting Mamoswine, Delphox, things like that. Oh, he actually didn't bring Delphox. That's actually better for me. So, Manectric, Bronzong. Sorry, I'm just writing it down, guys. Raylin, Mamoswine. He did bring that Tentacruel, which is cool because I have a way of trapping that with setting up hazards with my Acelgor, final gambiting, and then trapping him with my Jam Vads. Unfortunately, he didn't bring that. He didn't bring that Durant, so I'm not going to be able to go for the HP Fire. Would have been cool. Breloom, Mamoswine, Bronzong, Tornadus, and Tentacruel. Sorry, I think that's everything. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yep. Alright, so like I'm saying, I'm going to lead off with my Acelgor because he also didn't bring the Gliscor, so that's pretty good. Biggest threat on his team to me, I feel, besides his Mamoswine, will be his Tornadus, but it really depends on the set, and my Jam Vats can Revenge Kill it. Granted, I cannot trap them, but I actually did not lead off with my Acelgors first. What the hell? I swear I clicked it first, and it just skipped over. Alright, first. So Acelgor is definitely going to be leading out. Going to try and spike sack as quickly as possible. I'm expecting him to lead off with Bronzong. Manectric is fine too. I guess Tornadus would be fine, though he would most likely taunt me, and I could HP Ice that thing. Probably won't be a 2-hit KO, but we'll see at that. Really happy he didn't bring Delphox. Suspects Delphox could have been an issue. I would have basically had to sack him on, though Blunder does take it on. Blunder, of course, being my, wow, I forgot the name of it. My pink Pokemon. I really forgot the name. I know it has a Mega. It's not a Aromatisse. It's... Did I really forget the name of that thing? Holy crap, man. Give me a second, guys. It's a little early. I'm tired, but I'm not too tired. I made sure I took a shower, ate. Let me see. Summary. Why did I forget the name of this thing? It's the Regenerator Pokemon. Holy crap, man. I'm about to look it up because I'm actually, like, stuck. Alright, you know what? Doesn't matter. I'm gonna go for a spike right here. I'm just letting the timer go down a bit just because. Audino, what the hell? How did I forget that? Anyway, I'm gonna go for a spike right here. I don't really mind if he goes for Gyro Ball or anything. I want to get up that spike as quickly as possible. I have a pretty solid switch into this thing. Trick Room, what's it called? Trick Room Reuniclus honestly just blows this thing back. His team back. As long as I get up that spike breaking any potential Focus Sash, doing damage to Mamoswine. He likes to run bulky Mamoswine. He's been running like a max HP variant, and I really am anticipating him to want to go for either the Gyro Ball right here or his Stealth Rock. If he wants to hard switch out on a Tentacruel, that is completely fine. I do not mind that. Once this thing gets weakened, I mean, this thing is set up fodder for my Reuniclus. I have Trick Room and I have Recover, and I'm slow as hell, so his Gyro Ball won't be doing crap. So we'll see what he decides to do right here as I'm able to get up my spike. He chooses to go for his Stealth Rock right there. Now, honestly, this thing does get Encore. I kind of do anticipate him to expect that. I'm not sure if he would, though. Acelgor, let me just make sure the Spike Sleep thing, it does not say Encore on the set, so maybe he won't expect that, but I'm going to go for another layer of Spike. If he does try and predict that Encore, he might just go out to Tentacruel. I don't really mind. These 2 layers ensure that I knock out his entire team with Psychic. So he does switch out, more than likely fearing that Encore, as Tornadus is going to come out. I do not mind that. Tornadus is actually a threat to me, and I want to kill it. So, like I said, Tornadus is a pretty big threat to me. I am going to go right for the... I could go for Final Gambit. but I think I'm going to go for HP Ice just to do a bit of damage to him. I could just straight up knock him out, but I don't want to go for Final Gambit and have him subbing or taunting. So I'm able to hit this thing with the HP Ice as he does go for the sub. That is amazing, because I'm able to do enough damage to him to the point where if he really wanted to, well, I'm able to do enough damage to the point where I can knock him out with Psychic, and I'm going to be able to go for another HP Ice. I am Focus Sash. I'm hoping he brings out his Tentacruel and lets me go for the Final Gambit on it. This is actually going really well. The reason I didn't go for Final Gambit is because a taunt, I'm not sure if taunt affects Final Gambit, because I'm not sure if Final Gambit is actually considered an attacking move, considering you sacrifice your body. Then again, Curse isn't considered an attacking move. But I thought HP Ice was the best play, because if he was Life Orb or something, I could do some damage to him. Ended up being sub, maybe he's sub Bulk Up, maybe he's sub Tailwind. Not entirely sure, but either way, HP Ice will be doing enough to break his sub. I still have my Focus Sash intact, and this is looking good. This is actually looking really good for me. I may just keep my hazards, especially because I'm at full. I can go for Final Gambit whenever I want to, and I guess it would have been the same situation had I went for Final Gambit that turn, because I'm pretty sure it wouldn't have affected it, but he withdraws his Tornadus as he goes out into his lunch, so that is his Tentacruel. Oh, this is amazing. I'm going to be able to keep my, I'm definitely going to be able to keep my hazards up on the field, because I get a kill with Final Gambit right here, and even if I don't get a kill, even if I don't knock him out, I do have Dark Shield to revenge kill him. So this is amazing for me. I'm going to go right for the Final Gambit right here. Essentially spin blocking right now. And I'm not sure how much I'm pretty sure that'll knock out Tentacruel. Nice. So Tentacruel is gone. My hazards are here to stay. And this is looking good, guys. This is actually looking really good. What do I want to do? I kind of want to go out to my Jam Babs right here, simply because if he goes Tornadus or Manectric, I'll be able to knock them out after the spikes damage, regardless of the Intimidate. If he goes Breloom, I do have my Amoonguss in the back. If he goes out into his Mamoswine, I have my Air Balloon. Cobalion in the back, and I can just get up my Stealth Rock. I don't expect him to go for Ice Shard or anything like that, just because Earthquake literally hits my entire team. He brings out that Tornadus though. I'm gonna attempt to go for the Stone Edge right here. This Tornadus is a threat, honestly. This is my best way of revenge killing him, so I'm just gonna go right for that Stone Edge. I do not mind. Let me just put that Tornadus is at 75%. He's probably just going to pull back into his Bronzong. Honestly, that is what I would do. But because it is Stealth Rock Bronzong, it's probably not Trick Room. Actually, it could be Trick Room. But if he sets up a Trick Room, thank you. My Reuniclus is really slow and very much appreciates that. So I do anticipate him to either go for sub or to switch on out into his Bronzong. I guess if he goes for sub, he would, of course, be playing around with the Stone Edge missing. Breloom is also a play. But this is really nice. I consider this a decent matchup for me. I know I do outspeed. I can go for Stone Edge and knock him out, assuming I do connect. It really would depend on that. And he, of course, can switch out because Arena Trap does not trap flying types or levitating Pokemon. Him, of course, flying. Not, I guess he's levitating technically, but he does withdraw his Tornadus, which is the best possible play, as he brings out Giuseppe. That is his, that's how you pronounce that, right? That is his Bronzong, but I'm going to switch directly into my Reuniclus because like I said, I can eat up any hit he wants to go for, and I can honestly just fire off a Psychic from there. He has no switch-ins for Psychic, one bit. He might actually double switch right here, predicting me to go out to Reuniclus. I could see him bringing back out his Tornadus, which it would be a pretty good play on my opponent's part, not going to lie. He does pull a double, though. Let us see if it's that play. It's into Tornadus. Okay, I see you, bruh. I see you. Because Tornadus is honestly a big threat to me, I'm really thinking about just going right for Psychic. I know I can take a Hurricane. Let me see my Reuniclus spread real quick. I am hard body. You are just Reuniclus. Tornadus. Tornadus. 050. Yeah, Tornadus will get blown back by that Psychic. I'm really... Because I can go for Recover versus his Bronzong for free, so I'm just going to go right for Psychic right here. I do not want him subbing up. Worst case scenario, he Dark Pulse. If he has Dark Pulse, he flinches me. If he has Hurricane, he goes for Confusion. But of course, he can also miss. I can really take any hit. I could take it Acrobatics. if he wants to go for that. I can take anything. And honestly, Reuniclus does get a free recover versus his Bronzong. Bronzong literally does crap to me. So, goes for Dark Pulse, assuming he is Life Orb. Does he flinch me though? I hope not. Feel like he's gonna flinch me. Does not flinch me, so I will be able to knock him out with the Psychic. That is beautiful because Tornadus was definitely a threat. It outsped my entire team. And now we looking good, guys. We looking good. Mamoswine is definitely a threat. I feel like my Audino can wall the majority of his team. Possibly. Mamoswine is definitely a threat though. I am at 70%. Or 70 HP, but let me just calc some of Bronzong's attacks because I can definitely recover versus Bronzong. Oh, you special tank. Level 50. Yeah, Bronzong does literal crap to me. 40 to 48 with Earthquake, not even a crit would knock me out. Gyro Ball does 15 to 18 HP. So, I can easily recover out versus that thing. Tornadus being gone is nice because I don't have to risk Stone Edges versus that. Of course, Manectric can come in and just go for Volt Switch if it really wants to. Brings out Mamoswine though. Completely fine with that. I will just be able to go. I will be able to go for into my Cobalion right now. I believe Earthquake is definitely his best play. Yeah, I'm gonna go out to my Cobalion right now as he can definitely just click Earthquake. He did take the damage I needed though, which is really nice for me. Yeah, definitely nice for me. I can go right out to Cobalion. I do have an Air Balloon, so I will be able to dodge his Earthquake. If he goes for Ice Shard, I'm going to click Close Combat because he has no fighting resist left on his team. Tornadus is gone. Tentacool is gone. Everything after Hazards, most likely, bar Bronzong, will go down to the, to my, what's it called? To my Close Combat. Let me just calc Mega Manectric. I'm just calculating my Reuniclus's damage, but I'm pretty sure Manectric doesn't outspeed me anyway, so I can knock it out. Oh, sorry about that. My computer making noises. I don't think you guys could hear it, but I can hear it. Damn, everything 100% dies to Trick Room Reuniclus. So Mamoswine comes out. He can easily click Earthquake if he wants to go for Icicle Crash. That is on him. Mamoswine, of course, being a threat and a half to my team. But like I said, I am on an Air Balloon, and as he goes for Icicle Spear, ooh. Well, that's unfortunate for me because that is definitely unfortunate for me. But I guess he could be Chapel Berry. We'll see right now if he's Life Orb or not. He's not Life Orb. He could be Scarf. I'm actually just gonna go right for Magnet Rise because I don't want him going for Earthquake right here. And I also want to be able to set up my Stealth Rock. I didn't want him to be like Chapel Berry or something like that. He goes out into his Bronzong though, as I'm able to Magnet Rise up. And what I can do is just go for my Stealth Rock. Or I can switch directly into my Reuniclus. I think I'm going to go for my Stealth Rock right here though, because I just want to be able to pound out his Bronzong. I can easily get off a Spore with my Amoonguss at the same time, but this allows me to get up my Stealth Rock just in case he likes to run a Berry. I'm not going to have what happened to Dan happen to me with that random Berry. Not random, really, really well played by Nips. I was very impressed, but I will be able to get my Stealth Rock right here. Gyro Ball is going to do crap if he wants to go for that. And, yeah, that actually does 0. I literally did 0. And I believe I can go right out into my, because he's not Life Orb. I mean, either way, I'm going out to Amoonguss right here because I can go for Spore. And if he's like normal Gem Explosion, it doesn't really matter. And his Mamoswine, even though he likes to run a max HP variant after Stealth Rock, after Spike and all of that stuff, it'll easily go down to Close Combat. I gave my Cobalion just enough attack to knock it out after Close Combat. But of course, that does absolutely 0 to my 83%. So what I can do right now is just fire off a Spore. Even if he goes out to Breloom, I do not mind that. I do have Clear Smog for Breloom. He could be running SD Lancelot Berry for the flying type. But I don't really care about Breloom because 83% walls Breloom. So even if he wants to go out to that, all he's doing is letting it take hazard damage. I could have went directly into my Amoonguss. I could have sacked my Duckshow and went out to Amoonguss, but what I think I'll be saving my Duckshow for is sacking it for his Mamoswine. Whenever Mamoswine comes in, that thing is a threat. So I don't know if he's Choice Scarf or not. I have to check, obviously. But yeah, I will be able to click Spore right here. If he wants to switch out into Breloom, like I said, that is fine. He stays in with his Bronzong as I want to click Double Spore. No, that's what What the hell did I just say? Did I just say did I just admit I want to break Sleep Clause? Honestly, man, if there was no Sleep Clause, I would love to break it. But I'm just gonna go right for Giga Drain. It's everything on his team. Even if he wants to stay in with Bronzong, that is completely fine by me. If he wants to switch out, I will be doing damage to anything, and I can literally just stay in until he wakes up because he's doing absolutely nothing to me. As he wakes up turn 1. Alright, and he's able to hurt me with the Earthquake. Doing a decent amount of damage, not gonna lie. He does have leftovers on this Bronzong, so this might be a little bit of a stall war. Just a little bit, because he kind of has to sack his Bronzong in order to get a free switch. I can win with my Reuniclus. I already know I can win with my Reuniclus. The thing is, I don't want to switch it in on Bronzong waking up, so what I'll do is just go right for the Spore one more time. Attempt to put him to sleep. Honestly, his Earthquake isn't doing much to me at all. Let me just write down that Bronzong is asleep because I don't want to accidentally click Spore. I really don't want to accidentally click Spore on whatever could come out, so. And Amoonguss basically walls the entirety of his team, especially because he's not Life Orb Mamoswine. And after all that hazard damage, Mamoswine would be coming in on the Life Orb, so. Just going to attempt to go for Giga Drain one more time. If he wants to stay in, that is completely fine. I'll keep clicking Spore. Unfortunately, I'm faster than his Bronzong, which makes sense because he has to run that 0 speed IV if he wants Gyro Ball to be powered up. But it's unfortunate because what I could do is switch out directly into my Reuniclus on his first turn burnt. But because I'm faster, he burns his first turn of 100% sleep the same turn I go for Spore. So it's a little bit scary. Again, I don't want to feel like I'm getting impatient, but yeah, okay. On the next time he wakes up, the next turn he wakes up, what I'll be doing is I'll switch into Dugtrio, sorry. I don't know why I'm like having a loss for words. And I'll go into my Reuniclus from there and I'll go for Recover. Yeah. I have to spam Giga Drain. There's no point. Even if he goes Braylon, I have Clear Smog and HP Ice for that thing. And this basically stops him from switching out to anything else. So while this is a little bit of a stall war, I'm ending up on top, honestly. I feel that way. I really do. As he is going to wake up right now. So what I want to do, what I actually want to do is, you know, it'd be so cool if I put him to sleep and then the turn I decide to switch out, he decides to switch out to Manectric. Don't call it a prediction, folks, because it wouldn't be. But I should have calced that damage on my Cobalion. I wasn't sure if he's Choice Scarf, Mamoswine, or Choice Bandit. If he's Choice Bandit, he can possibly knock out my Amoonguss. If he's Choice Scarf, he won't be able to. But I'm going to click Spore one more time, and then I'll switch directly into my Dugtrio. Go for the, let me see a choice. Let me calc Choice Bandit, Mamoswine. Mamoswine. Oh, you physical attacker. Ice Shard. Oh god, it's level 100. No wonder it's doing so much. Ice Shard does not do enough if he's adamant. If he's naive Life Orb, he's definitely not Life Orb. He could be Choice Bandit. So what I'm gonna do is go directly into my my Jam Badge right here. This is a little bit of a stall war. Like I said, if he does choose to switch out at this point, it would be cool for me, especially if he goes Manectric, because I can easily knock it out regardless of his Intimidate with my Earthquake. So I don't really mind if he goes for the Gyro Ball because my Jam Badge are the least expendable member on my team. They already did what they had to do. Honestly, didn't even do anything this game. But Bronzong is fast asleep, and what I could do is attempt to Earthquake him because he loves to run Heat Proof, but he knows I have an Earthquaker. So what I'm actually going to do is just click Memento right here, just in case he wants to switch out. But if he stays in, of course, he will be getting that -2 attack and special attack drop. I'll be able to go out to my Reuniclus and go for Recover. Now, what Recover does is what Recover actually does over Trick Room is that it allows me to switch in repeatedly on his Bronzong as many times as I want. So able to hit this thing with the Memento, as I can go right out into my Reuniclus, and even if he crits me with Earthquake, he would need a high roll crit. So, and if he switches out, amazing for me, simply amazing. So I'm trying to decide if Trick Room is my best play or Recover. Recover is better. Could be bad though if he switches out to Mamoswine. If he goes out to Braylon, that's fine. I need to go for Recover right here. And if he stays in after, that is completely fine. I don't know if he's Choice Bandit Mamoswine. I don't know if he's Choice Scarf. I do know, however, I need to keep my Reuniclus alive. But then again, if I get rid of his, he's really in a bad situation right here because if I click Psychic, whatever comes in will die. So it's really scary for him, as he actually does choose to switch out. I'm assuming into Mamoswine. Manectric. Okay, I see you. But I am able to get off that recover. Manectric will definitely die to Psychic after this. And I can live any hit, honestly, if I really chose to. But the point of this play was to get enough HP to where I can repeatedly switch into his Bronzong. So what I'm going to do is switch out into my Audino and actually just eat up whatever hit he wants to go for. He won't be able to touch me with this thing. Yeah, he definitely won't. So I'm gonna go right out to Blunder my Audino. As I can eat up any hit he wants to go for, and I can just go for Wish if I honestly wanted to. Wish works. I do have knockoff for his Bronzong. I actually chose knockoff over Flamethrower because Delphox, a subcom mining variant, could be an issue. So he clicks Thunderbolt right here. Does a lot because he gets a crit. That is actually pretty scary, that crit. What I'm actually going to do is choose to go for Protect right here just in case he gets another crit, because another crit could potentially knock me out. So I'm going to go for Protect. I do get Regenerator after that, and also it means that my Audino will not go down to the next Thunderbolt. So what I'm going to do is Mega Manectric. I'm going to assume he is what's it called? I'm gonna assume he's modest. He has to be modest. Yeah, so I guess if he gets another crit, that could be bad. That could actually be really bad. But I'm gonna go for Wish right here, as he's gonna go for Thunderbolt again. Could be bad if he gets another crit or a para. Does not get the crit though, as I will be able to Wish Protect up. And I'm sorry that you guys have to see this sort of stall, but you know I'm trying to win this game, and this is what I have to do to win. Manectric was a big threat to my team. He more than likely has HP Grass, and there's nothing I can really do about that. So I'm gonna go for Protect. I do not care if he switches out, because again, I am getting my HP, and of course I do have Regenerator, so I can take these Thunderbolts for days, and I will be back at a nice amount of HP. So what I'm actually going to do is choose to go for the Toxic right now, because I can wear him down with that. If he goes out to Mamoswine, amazing. If he goes out to Breloom, it could be bad depending on what set he is. But if he's SD Lancelot Berry, that is fine, because of the poison, of course, wearing him down. And of course, if he SDs up it, I'll have to check what variant he is. But I can definitely survive any hit he wants to go for. And I am going to go for Toxic, because what I'll be doing is wearing him down regardless of what he does. And if he chooses to actually go out to Bronzong on the Toxic, that's cool. If he goes to Mamoswine, amazing, because Mamoswine will be worn down. And Mamoswine is a threat to me. It's a threat and a half. And I do not mind that thing being worn down. And of course, Breloom, if it is Technician, it's going to be taking the damage from not only the hazards, but also the toxic damage. And if it's of course the other variant, which is the Poison Heal variant, I can easily just go out to my Amoonguss and wall that thing. So he is gonna go for Thunderbolt again, as I am gonna land my Toxic, which is really nice, because Manectric is an issue, definitely an issue. And what I can do from right here is just click Wish or Protect. Honestly, 112. 82%. If he gets a crit, it could be an issue. So what I'm going to do is go for Protect right here. I think I'm going to go for Wish, because he can easily switch out to Breloom if he wants to. I was debating going for Knockoff, but it really depends on what variant of Breloom he is. So he brings out that Breloom. I'm just going to say Manectric is Toxic. As I'm able to get off that Wish, and we do not see a Toxic Orb, so I'm actually anticipating him to be the variant that he might just double right here. So I'm actually gonna go for Knockoff, and if he's Lancelot Berry, I do not mind, as he actually goes for Force Palm. Damn, I might have just misplayed. I might have just misplayed, folks, because I let my Audino go down. It's alright though. It's alright, because I can easily go right out into my 83%. Might have just misplayed, folks. I really didn't want him to be an SD Lancelot Berry. Hindsight, though, you know. But the fact that he knocked me out doesn't actually tell me anything. I'm just going to go for the Giga Drain right here. I really don't want him to switch out into something that could be an issue. Because he has Force Pump, I don't think he's SD Lancelot Berry, whatever you say it. I want to go for Giga Drain just in case he chooses to go out to Manectric. I'll be able to do some damage to that, and I'm looking to win with my Trick Room Reuniclus. So now I'm in kind of a bad position because of my mistake. If he goes out to Bronzong though, I can repeatedly click Giga Drain a couple times. I don't want him to double into his Mamoswine. I don't want Manectric coming in for free, and Mamoswine chooses to come out. That is fine. Sacking my Audino. I shouldn't have made that. I shouldn't have tried to be, what's it called? I shouldn't have tried to make a play right there. Because even if he was Lancelot, I doubt he would have been able to knock out my Amoonguss. I'm max, like, defense. I should have calced that before. Bit of a hesitant play, but I'm going to be able to go for the Giga Drain right here. As he brings out his Bronzong, which is completely fine. Again, I'm just going to spam Giga Drain at that point because I don't want him to double into something predicting my Spore. I don't want Manectric coming out for free. I want to be able to hit that Manectric for damage, and I do have my Reuniclus in the back that can easily go out into, so if he wants to make a double, he can, because I will be able to get up a Trick Room on this Reuniclus, so something I am expecting, because my hard body can still win this game pretty comfortably, so I don't want him to double into his Manectric right here, so I'm just going to go right for the Giga Drain again, just in case, as he ends up trying to pull a double. So let's see what I catch on the switching. So it is that Manectric, as like I said, I didn't want him to bring that thing in, so that's going to take the Spike and the Stealth Rock damage, as well as a Giga Drain, and I think Giga Drain plus Poison might be able to knock him out. Don't quote me on that though. Might be able to though. Let's see. I think that'll be enough actually. Is it enough? It is not enough to knock out the Manectric. Ooh, Manectric looking like a threat though. It's okay. I can switch directly into my Cobalion right here as fodder. Unfortunately, it was not enough to knock him out, but that's the game, right? Nothing we could do about that. Like I said, I can switch into my Cobalion as fodder. At this point, Cobalion does not do anything. Even if his Mamoswine is, if his Choice Scarf, it doesn't matter at this point. He can outspeed me. Unfortunately, that did not knock him out. I would have loved if that knocked him out, to be honest. But he's able to knock me out with the Flamethrower as, well, yeah, assuming he's going to knock me out with this Flamethrower. As Manectric is going to go down, and now it's 3-2 me. 3-2 him, sorry. Excuse me. And Mamoswine is definitely looking like a threat, but Manectric is going to go down. I'd really be disappointed in myself if I threw this away because of the Audino play. I don't know, the SD Lancelot Berry was really scaring me, but I got to go out into my Amoonguss right here. Amoonguss. As he's going to bring out his Mamoswine, and, oh, you defensive. 252. Mamoswine. Oh, you physical attack. I don't know what variant he is, that's the problem. He has Icicle Spear though, not Icicle Crash, so it's a little bit better because he can't flinch me. He's not Life Orb. I'm assuming he's Adamant. Let's just say he's Adamant. Icicle Spear cannot knock me out. Let's say if he's Choice Banded. Icicle Spear doesn't knock me out. If I give him Choice Band, will he be able to knock me out? He could be... What if I give him a Choice Scarf? Could be Lumberry too. Actually, a Choice Banded. If he gets a lot of hits, he can knock me out. How much does Giga Drain do if he's max HP? Could he be Assault Vest? Is he Assault Vest? I can't even tell. But I'm gonna have to go for the... It's hard because I don't want him to be Lumberry or something like that. I'm gonna go for Giga Drain. It can knock him out. As he goes for Icicle Spear. I guess we'll see right here what type of variant he is. That is definitely not looking like Choice Band. As he gets 2 hits. Ooh, looking a little bit lucky here for me, folks. As I'm able to hit him with the Giga Drain. And Mamoswine is going to go down as I get a crit. Ooh, I don't know if he was Assault Vest. That Icicle Spear did a lot to me. Definitely. But I really don't know what variant he was. As Mamoswine is going to go down. Got a little bit lucky there getting that crit. Again, if he was Assault Vest, I got a little bit lucky there. But then again, if he was max HP, I could knock him out 100%. It was at 51%, so Assault Vest. Giga Drain to Assault Vest variant does 34 to 40%, so it really depended on... He could have been Goggles. I'm not sure. I'm actually gonna ask him what variant what he is right now. What was that Mamoswine? If he was Choice Scarf, it didn't matter. If he was Assault Vest, if he was Assault Vest, he needed a lot of hits in order to knock me out. So it could have gone either way right there. As Bronzong can definitely come out. But Breloom is going to actually come out as I can easily, because you have Aerial Ace, like, that's not going to be able to knock me out. I can easily just go right for the Clear Smog and knock him out. Pretty sure Clear Smog knocks him out, like, no matter what set he is. Yeah, Clear Smog does 54 to 66%, so Clear Smog will definitely be able to take him out. As he is going to go for Force Palm. Maybe he's Choice Banded? I don't know. He's going for the Paras, though. As I can go right for Clear Smog and knock him out. I don't know what type of Mamoswine that was. I guess if he got 5 hits, that could have been scary. But it's the same roll. It's the same percentage to get 3, 4, or 5 hits. So it was honestly in anybody's favor. But Breloom is going to go down right there. And Bronzong is going to come out. And I think at this point, my Trick Room Ridiculous Hard Body can win, and 83% definitely putting the team on his back. I definitely messed up. Let me explain how it was a mess up. Because if I did not sack Audino right there, and guys, I mean, it was a legitimate concern, because let me calc how much Adamant +2 Lancelot Berry Natural Gift does to Adamant +2 Lancelot Berry Natural Gift. Yeah, it was a legitimate concern, because Natural Gift and Adamant +2 does 102 to 120%. So you know what? Though it may have been a mistake, I'm okay with that play, because even though it didn't necessarily work out for me, it put me in the best position had he been that scary variant. But I'm actually just going to do is go for Giga Drain a couple times. I have Shadow Ball on Reuniclus. I can easily stall him out. Not sure if he's going to run right here or if we're going to play this out. But no point in going for Spore. Let me make him waste some of his PP. Like I said, I do have Hard Body in the back. And at any point, I probably could have went out versus Bronzong and went for the Trick Room. Also, probably could have went for Trick Room versus the Tornadus. But then I would have to play around with Mach Punches from Breloom, Ice Shard from Mamoswine, and I would have just been picked off at that range from, if he was Choice Banded Mamoswine, though I don't think he was. I don't even know what variant he was of Mamoswine. But if he was max HP, Giga Drain does 51 to 63%. He was about at 51%. Not sure what he's thinking about right here. Not entirely sure. But like I said, I'm just going to go for Giga Drain to force him to waste his PP. Because then I can easily just go out into my Reuniclus and revenge kill him. Of course, if he gets double crits, actually if he gets a double crit on my Reuniclus, it won't even matter. So what I'm going to do is just sack my 83% to him, and then be able to go out to my Reuniclus, recover off, and Shadow Ball for Shadow Ball to 2 KO him and go for game. So that's the smartest play that I can. Why was I clicking my mouse trying to click my Pokemon move? That's the smartest play I can do at this point. I don't need to go for Spore and then switch into my Reuniclus, though it will speed up the game. I probably will do that, though. I probably will do that next turn, just because I don't want you guys watching the timer countdown, honestly. But yeah, definitely. So while that Audino play did lose me my Audino because he went right for Force Palm, I still agree with it after calcing, because Natural Gift SD +2 Lancelot Berry, which is 100 base power flying move, if you guys didn't know, it's only a one-time use, which is why I stayed in and knocked off. It would have been able to knock me out 100%. It does 102 to 120%. So it was definitely my best play and in my best interest to stay in with my Audino. Though it did not work out for me, it was 100% my best way to ensure victory, just in case he was that variant, because that was his ample opportunity to go for SD. And had I knocked him off, he couldn't click Natural Gift anymore, and my Reuniclus just walled him to hell. So yeah, I agree with that play, even though it could have potentially lost me. It could have potentially lost me the game. I don't know what variant of Mamoswine he was. I don't have access to his team building video until after the battle, obviously, so we'll be discussing after that. I actually hit him up, but he's more than likely, you know, paying attention to the game. I'm going to switch directly into Reuniclus right now, because I can easily eat up any hit he wants to go for. I do have Recover, and then I can hit him with Life Orb, Shadow Ball. It will be an easy 2 KO on his Bronzong, and it's also giving my Amoonguss some Regenerator. Yeah, maybe he was Choice Guard Mamoswine. Really threw me off that he went for Icicle Spear, so he probably was Choice Guard Mamoswine. Mamoswine. I'm just going to assume he was Choice Scarf, but he actually ends up forfeiting because my Reuniclus would have been able to win right there, and that is going to be a 2-1 in my favor, 2-0. So yeah, good game, Nips, guys. Definitely go check him out. I encourage you to go check him out after the battle. Definitely a lot of fun. That scary turn with the Breloom, but again, after looking at the calc, it was definitely in my favor to stay in, though it didn't 100% work out in my favor. Had he been that SD Breloom, I would have 100% lost, because SD Natural Gift, Bullet Seed, and Mach Punch. Of course, I saw Force Pump after that, but that would have just been able to clean up my entire team. So I'll definitely trade the win for sacking my Audino or Blunder, just in case he was that variant. So guys, I hope you all enjoyed. Feel free to subscribe if you want. Check out my channel. Leave a like if you enjoyed. Go check out his channel, definitely. And until next time, guys, later.